Are you trying to get your first ever DJ gig? Or maybe you've played before, you just want to get more gigs? I got some tips for you.
LOLO BX.
What's up? It's LOLO BX, and on this episode of
Just the tip,
I got 5 tips on getting more DJ gigs. As always, I've also typed out everything in this video and more in a blog article, which I will link below. Getting straight into it, tip 1, attend and support the gigs that you would like to play at. This is the easiest, most basic, most obvious solution, but many people do not do it.
Whoa.
If you want to play at your local club, make yourself known at the local club. Don't just turn up, throw a mix at somebody and say, hey, I'm a DJ, can I play? Or hey, I'm a producer, check my SoundCloud. Just make your face known. Really, if you want to be involved in the scene, you should be someone that enjoys the scene. You should be wanting to go and experience the club nights as a punter, as well as someone who's going to play there. Even if you're not much of a party animal, you should be someone who's interested in experiencing the music and watching other acts perform. So make yourself known as a punter. Even if you make it known that you're a producer or a DJ, and maybe chat to the promoter about getting put on as an opening act or whatever, but don't turn up to the gig in a selfish way and expect to get something out of it the first time. Like, become a regular. You might even become a promoter there first. You might try to sell tickets or get your friends on guest lists or whatever that club might do week in, week out. That really helps build a relationship with the promoter or the club owner or whoever's running the events. And yeah, that will honestly boost your chances tenfold at least. At the end of the day, most clubs are a community. If they're a good club, they would be built around a community of music lovers, of like-minded people. Become one of those people and you will find yourself accepted and maybe even eventually put on and promoted as an artist yourself. Common sense. You need to give before you take. Tip 2, start at the bottom. Some people think that they're the hottest thing since whatever.
Stop!
As with anything in life, you start a new job, you need to start sweeping the floors, right? Apply the same thing to DJing. You need to start at the bottom. You're going to be an opener. Generally, you might play when the club opens and there's no one there. You might have to play to an empty dance floor many times over before you move up the ranks and play the better time slots. You just need to be prepared for that. I don't think I really need to say much more on the matter. Just be prepared to do what you got to do to work your way up. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing is free. And it's the same in any career, in any industry. You need to start at the bottom, take baby steps, and you never know how far up you can climb. Tip 3, learn how to play an opening set. This is debated over and over from both sides, all over the internet as far as I can see these days. But the fact of the matter is, most promoters or club owners or anyone who is organizing a club night, especially an electronic club night, tends to have a direction in which the music should flow from open to close. You might not think this is important, but the energy on the dance floor is extremely important. If you are gifted an opening set at say 9 PM, 9 times out of 10 you can't just come out the gate playing raging dubstep from the get-go. You need to learn how to warm up a crowd and a dance floor. Generally, the dance floor is going to be empty, and in my experience, and as is the case most places in the world, you don't encourage people to join an empty dance floor by playing the heaviest freaking music possible. There is an art form to it. Every club's different, of course, so if you follow tip 1 and actually attend the club that you want to play at, you should know how things work and you should study the opening DJs, see what works and see what doesn't work. Ultimately, your job is to fill the dance floor with as many dancing people as possible and hand over to the DJ after you and let them turn it up a notch. You need to leave some notches for them to turn it up to. Tip 4, make a name for yourself as a producer. This, especially in this day and age, is how many artists get their gigs. Most DJs these days are producers, and that's how they build their name. That's how they move their way up the bill on gigs, get signed to touring agencies, booking agencies. That's how they book tours and fill nightclubs. They're usually known for the music that they produce. So not only should you be aiming to be a DJ, if you're really into the music, you should want to make it as well, in my opinion, if you want to make it. If you don't want to make it, that's fine, you can be a DJ. Just know that headline DJs in particular are usually also producers, and they usually build their name off the back of their production. So work on your production as well as working on getting gigs, and you'll find you're offered more and more gigs. You'll be able to pull a few people into a nightclub. That's when you're more likely to be handed gigs, and that's that. Tip number 5 is basically just to do all tips 1, 2, 3, 4 at the same time.
Okay.
Attend the club, support the club, start at the bottom, maybe start as a promoter or a doorman or an opening DJ. 3, learn how to be an opening DJ, learn how to play an opening set without stealing the show or killing the vibe of the whole night. Tip number 4, build a name with production. Do all these things and I guarantee you'll probably land some gigs as a DJ. That's it, short and sweet. As always, I appreciate all of the interaction on this channel. If you liked the video, click the like button. I'll love you forever. Leave me a comment if this helped you in any way, if you've got any other tips, or if you found something has worked for you or something hasn't worked for you. If you've got any topics you would like me to cover in any future videos, please let me know below. I'm happy to chat about anything in the comment section. Drop one down there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet,
Put some respect on my name.
the button's down there. Right next to the button, there's a little bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video in the future. Good luck, work hard, and until next time, peace.